Hey guys and gals, today I'm going to show you how to use WillSub. It's our super simple method of requesting substitutes, requesting days off, and tracking those. It talks directly with SysFin, directly with Time Clock Plus, so we know what days to take away from people and what days to credit back to their accounts. We know when they're gone for professional development, those type of things. When you go to willsub.com, this is the screen that'll show up. Most every desktop, laptop in the Chromebook in the district has a icon on the desktop that you can double click on. When you double click on that, it'll bring you right to this site. Same with Time Clock Plus. My username and ID, because this is a computer I'm on quite a bit, happens to be right here. And so I just click go and I get in. Now mine looks a little bit different because I have access to all these different buildings here for monitoring and for report pulling. Yours will have your building, and if you're in two buildings, like we have some folks, they'll have two. We'll start with how do you request a day off, and that's just to go up here to request, put in new, and put in a regular request. So you have a personal WillSub account and you have a district WillSub account, so you can approve other people's absences. You can do both your personal and your district business in the district one. And so Stephanie and I can help you out with that. But requests, I just go right down here. I select myself. If I want to take a day off, I put the date in as, let's say I'm going to take November 8th. That's very reasonable. That's the day before deer season. And I'm going to call that a personal day. So when you click on this drag down or pop-up box, it can be vacation for your custodians or jury duty. We have comp time if you're giving somebody to make them burn their comp time, funerals. One thing to note is that if somebody puts in a sick day, and if it was the day after deer season, it might be a sick day for me if I didn't get to find that big buck. However, if it's a sick day and it's a family sick day or personal sick day, you can put those in. Those will not go to the building administrator for approval. Again, they will not go to the building administrator for approval. You probably don't want to be called at 4 a.m. because one of your staff members has a sick child. They just need to put it in. It automatically goes out to the substitute. Substitute fills it out, and they show up in your building in the morning. Now, if there are certain substitutes you don't want in your building, call me at any time. I'll take care of it. That's number one. Number two, if teachers want to request a specific substitute, they can't necessarily say, this is the sub I want. What they can do is give that substitute teacher a good reference, a good referral, or a good grade within this system when they grade that sub. And then the other subs, they could give them a lower grade. Our subs don't see their grade. They just the ones with the higher grade get a call first, and the ones with the lower grade get a call last. So the sub position still gets filled, but the people we want to fill it get called first. Okay, so we're putting in a personal day. We're putting that for November 8th. Actually, we want to do November 11th, just because we're either going to the taxidermist after season, or we're going to need a day to grieve for not getting the big buck. So I'm going to take the whole day. Notes for administrator. These will go to your direct supervisor. So your teachers, this will go to them. Principals, this will go to Dr. Wilson. Mine will also go to Dr. Wilson. So he won't need a lot of details. He'll know what that means. I click continue and it goes off to him. And let me do finish. It'll go off to him and he will get that. Now, when you are at the home screen, and you have all of these different buildings, or yours, such as the high school, you'll have one building. We do have some activity in the high school today. It'll be Mrs. Taylor, we see, is going to have a personal day, and it's been filled by Delene Shepard. And then Richard Wyrick, who's a custodian and going in for a surgery meeting, is burning some comp time. He'll be having surgery next week, and I already know that. So we know those things. Simply click on the reference number. You can get all the information and the details. Now hers looks like it was already updated. So our high school principal's been in there, or whoever he has given that duty or that task to, and has already approved that. It's literally as simple as clicking there, clicking on the number, and then going down to the approval. And all of these have already been approved. If they weren't, there'd be an approved button at the bottom. So Hollister Middle School, here is one. Everett Williams, trying to find one for you where it looks like we need to approve. That one looks approved by policy. So he's got a sick day. Again, sick days don't need approved. Early childhood, we've got a couple folks there that are pending, unless I read that wrong. So we've got, it's pretty simple to see who's there and who's not. Richie McGinnis is taking a vacation day, and that has also been approved by Stephanie. So you can go in and just see who all's gone in your building, who has approved it, or if it's still pending your approval. I recommend taking this website and putting it as an icon on your cell phone. I can show you how to do that. That way you can get in and out of there easy. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 5003, or on my mobile, and I will see you as we're out there making a difference in the lives of our children.